Carl Brookhouse and Sulphur High Principal David Poole, we would like to welcome the Alfred M. Barbe High School administration, faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2020. Please remember that Matt Walker is a tobacco and vape-free environment. For your convenience, there are restrooms available and Dasani water for sale on the ground level. At the conclusion of the ceremony, we ask that you remain seated as you will be dismissed by sections and rows by law enforcement personnel. Graduates are also asked to remain in their spot on the field as they will be dismissed by rows. We ask that you always respect and maintain social distancing protocol throughout the ceremony and dismissal. At this time, please stand and welcome the Barbe High School class of 2020.
Can everyone hear me? Please remain standing and face the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Please be seated. It is indeed my pleasure to have the opportunity to introduce our special guests tonight that are here with us on the field. I would like to recognize our central office staff, Mr. Carl Brookhouse, Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Robert Barentine, Chief Operating Officer, Dr. Shannon Lafargue, Chief Academic Officer and former principal of Alfred M. Barbe High School, and Mr. Robert Pete, Administrative Directors of High Schools. Also joining us on the field tonight are some of our school board members, and at this time, we'd like to thank them for their work for the high schools and other schools in the district, and for helping Barbe High School through the years. Seated out on the field with us tonight is Mr. Dean Roberts, Mr. Eric Tarver, a newly elected board member, Mr. Mark Young, Mr. Desmond Wallace, and seated in the stands tonight is Mr. Mac Delafosse. We'd like to thank these school board members and our central office staff for working with us during this year and providing the support that we've needed to make sure that this graduation ceremony is taking place. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Also with us tonight are our counselors, Tammy Nestor, Teresa Ledoux, Shane Moros, Crystal Caldwell, and Joni Smith. Our assistant principals that are here working with us tonight, Mr. Jerome Goodley, which is our 12th grade administrator, Miss Ann Reeves, our 11th grade administrator. Mr. Terry Leger is ill tonight and not able to attend. He's our 10th grade administrator. Miss Amy Palmer and Mr. Jeff Sanders, who both work with our 9th grade students. We'd also like to say a very special thank you to Mr. Tony McCardle, who has helped spearhead this event tonight. He's put in a lot of hours and hard work. We'd like to thank him for providing this opportunity for our graduates. Let's give these people a round of applause. At this time, we will have recognition of honor graduates.
Good evening. Barbe High School is proud to announce that 43% of our seniors have earned the distinction of honor graduate. First, I will announce the 51 students that have earned the distinction of cum laude. These students have earned between a 3.50 and a 3.69 overall GPA. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been announced. Ethan Alon, Kaylin Andrews, Alexander Baldwin, Andrew Bennett, Sophia Borjas, Hayden Brown, Hunter Brown, Samantha Brown, Aubrey Caldwell, Taylor Cole, Clay Corley, Benjamin David, Bo Dobson, Brody Drost, Caden Eisen, Umberto Feria, Slade Fleming, Caitlin Fontenot, Paige Guillory, Elise Hamilton, Gage Hartman, Cameron Hebert, Lauren Hendrickson, Nia Hilliard, Harley Hoffpower, Alexia Johnson, Kaylin Johnson, Jacob Jones, Matthew Cars, Bailey Keating, Conrad Lytle, Natalie Maggio, Macy McGee, Braden Miles, Andreas Moran, Lakin Pinnock, Santana Pinkley, Logan Reyes, Theron Richard, Jamiria Richmond, Sambhav Sharma, Eliza Smith, Malaysia Spikes, Ben Stevens, Megan Thibodeau, Jordan Thomas, Kwa Tun, Lucy Tovar, Damian Trahan, Tyler Weiss, and Byron Woods. You may be seated. Next, I will announce the 58 students who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude. These students have earned between a 3.70 and a 3.89 overall GPA. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been announced. Hannah Akes, Antonella Anacarico, McLean Ardwan, Hayden Armentor, Landon Arnold, Isabella Baggett, Lauren Bernard, Zachary Bordelon, James Brown IV, Mark Buller, Haley Carpenter, Anaya Chambers, Forrest Condon, William Condos, Isabella Daniels, Camille Dugas, Noah Evie, Sarah Fiaz, Elena Fournette, Alec Fusilier, Hannah Gates, Cayman George, Jasmine Goodley, Grace Guidry, Anthony Henry, Bailey Herr, Jason Ho, Gifty Jacob, Baden Jardino, Miriam Juarez Mundy, Abid Khan, Khadijah Khan, Gabrielle LeBove, Nikki Lamb, Lauren LaRocca, Jasmine Mason, Cameron Melton, Janiyah Mitchell, Logan Nettles, Hannah Norden, Lauren Oliver, Dawson Pelt, Fu Fan, Kennedy Pousson, Jane Claire Roddy, Samuel Saloom, Zoe Shinneman, Madison Seward, Natalie Swallow, Sanaya Solon, David Thompson, Jose Torres Cordero, Kaylee Touchette, Bailey Turner, Desiree Wallace, Jonay Williams, Madeline Wright, and Harrison Young. These are your magna cum laude graduates. The last group of students have earned the highest distinction of summa cum laude. These 80 students have earned between a 3.90 and a 4.0 and above overall GPA. Students, please stand when your name is called and remain standing until all names have been announced. Zeke Abshire, Caitlin Austin, Marie Azor, Christopher Bertram, Callie Blackledge, Colby Blank, Brennan Bonsall, Allison Brocado, Isaac Broussard, Kelsey Broussard, Chloe Camel, Brianna Charles Royster, Sydney Clark, Allison Cox, Gavin Cox, Austin Delafosse, Gabriella Demerell, Weston Didelot, Landon Eason, Kennedy Fontenot, Emma Fornerat, Paul Gardner, Helen Gerard, Angele Glover, Gavin Grantham, Emily Groves, Josie Guidry, Rachel Gilbo, Brendan Guillory, Marshayla Harding, Aya Hajazi, Kang Nguyen, Linnea Insern, Hoyoung Jang, Layla Johnson, Rain Johnson Chesson, Bronson Jordan, Bailey Juno, Hafsa Khan, Christy Kruger, Samuel Cooney, Anna Custers, Yuna Kwan, Vakam Lee, Sydney Leger, Gabrielle Little, Kevin Malvo, Gabrielle Marceau, Hallie Marceau, Evan Mark, Emily Martin, Davis Mesh, Philip Melton, Olivia Moncrief, Julie Wynn, Juan Wynn, Peyton Oquin, Morgan Papillon, Catherine Parmentier, Randy Poole, Chloe Ramcourt, Jessica Roberts, Abigail Rowland, Anna Claire Rouse, Kerrigan Rouse, Gabriella Ryder, Trent Self, Jasmine Simeon, Travis Sharp, Cole Smith, Houston Smith, Jean-Marie Saunier, Kyla Saunier, Madeline Tadlock, Kayla Thomas, Tyler Tran, Sage Vest, Trent Waterman, Anna Claire Williams, and Katie Young.
It is my honor to recognize 20 graduating seniors who have attained the Seal of Biliteracy Awards. This means they have achieved 4 or more foreign language credits. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Tilly Abraham, Zeke Abshire, Hanain Akobi, Marie Azor, Hunter Brown, Samantha Brown, Isabella Daniels, Helen Gerard, Lauren Hendrickson, Aya Hijazi, Harley Huffpower, Austin Johnson, Anna Custers, Yuna Kwan, Aaliyah Lopez, Jasmine Mason, Andres Moran, Dawson Pelt, Jose Torres Cordero, and Kaylee Touchette. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated.
It's indeed my honor to have the opportunity to award our Student of the Year award. Each high school in Calcasieu Parish submits the name of one student from all of our students during that year. And the students must possess at least a 3.5 GPA or better. A faculty committee nominates finalists, and a committee of community leaders interviews the finalists and makes the final selection. This year's nominee is a mature, motivated, critical thinker who has made a very positive impact on our school. And he is also the district runner-up for Student of the Year in Calcasieu Parish. This year's Student of the Year award goes to Isaac Broussard. Each year, 2 outstanding seniors receive the I Dare You Award. It originated over 30 years ago by Mr. William H. Danforth. He was the founder and former chairman of the board of Perina Ralston Company. The award recognizes those students who have attempted to utilize their talents to the fullest and reach their potential. The award attempts to identify students who have demonstrated leadership, scholarship, service, citizenship, and character. Mr. Danforth, who wanted the award to challenge the recipient to continue their development. This is our highest honor. This is our highest award. No scholarship is given. No money dollar is assigned. It simply says, I dare you, for the students that possesses these qualities that we just mentioned. These students receive a copy of Mr. Danforth's book, I Dare You, and have their pictures hung in the foyer of the front office. These students demonstrate the best of Barbe High School. We are proud to announce this year's recipients are Gabrielle Little and Isaac Broussard. Would they come forward, please?
Isaac, wait, and take a picture together.
Thank you. Just to make a few comments and remarks as we proceed in this ceremonies. I do want to say that I did stay awake many hours at night trying to dream up different ways to cover up that big S out in the middle of this football field. Being a Barbe principal, it's hard for me to stand here with that S behind me. But as you can see, I was unsuccessful. You know, I understand the scoreboard to your left, to my right. I understand that is recognizing the 2020 graduates for Barbe High School and other schools that will be in this stadium. But, you know, I've been on this football field many times over my 13 years at Barbe High School. And I don't ever remember being at a Barbe Sulphur football game and it ended in a 20-20 tie. Usually we got about 30 more points on our side than what that scoreboard has. That was for Mr. Barentine and Mr. Poole. It's indeed my pleasure and honor to congratulate our seniors in receiving their diplomas tonight. You know, the year started out sort of normal, except for the first day we had a major electrical problem on campus. And in talking with Mr. Brookhouse, we decided to end school early that day and send the students home because we had no air conditioning or electricity on campus. You know, I should have known that was a sign that something else would happen before the year was over. But our students did start the year normally. They were excited about their senior year, you know, the shorter days, you know, going to classes at McNeese, you know, football games and other activities that we were having on campus. But we all know that the year did not end as we had hoped. You know, it ended in an undesired conclusion. The class of 2020 will be known for the class that persevered through the worldwide pandemic. This class met each obstacle with spirit to succeed and courage to maintain their educational goals through this unusual time that we faced. And when they faced their educational challenges, they exceeded all expectations. They were able to maintain their focus and finish the task at hand that was necessary for them to complete their education. You are to be commended for your hard work and your perseverance through these difficult times. The graduating class of 2020 is now part of history of our school. Each graduate has made a significant contribution to the success of Barbe High School, and the class of 2020 will forever be remembered as a class that overcame and maintained success in the year of COVID-19. Barbe High School will add another 459 graduates to a very long list of students that have received the Alfred M. Barbe High School diploma. You have joined the ranks of thousands of graduates from this great secondary institution. We commend you on your academic accomplishments and scholastic achievements. And it doesn't matter what your plans are. You may be going to college, you may be going to a vocational school, you may enter the world of work, or you may be going to one of the military branches in the near future. But I can assure you that one of the options you will not have is to be able to stay home and let mom and dad take care of you the rest of your life. I'm sure that your parents have had the same conversation that I have had with my children, that at some time in the near future, mom and dad will call you in and set you down and say, I love you very much, but now the bank is closed. The administration, faculty, and staff extends our appreciation to the parents, guardians, and families who have supported their children in our school for the past 4 years. Graduates, please remember that somehow, some way, someone helped you get to this point, helped you get to this graduation. It would be nice, as you spend time with your family, to remember that and to tell them thank you and that you love them for their support and encouragement. Thank you very much. At this time, we'll have presentation of diplomas.
The 2020 graduates of Barbe High School
Anaya, Lachey, Aaron, Abdur Rahman Abbasi, Tilly Catherine Abraham, Zeke Eli Abshire, Sadiqa Afsar, Andrew Thomas Ainsworth, Hannah Aikes, Hanain Batul Akobi, Jordan Durrell Alexander, Ali Mohammed Ali, Ethan Fernando Alan, Sophia Alvarado, Anosha Amir, Jenna Marie Amy, Kaylin Ashanti Andrews, Antonella Maria Inacarico, Ikechi Philip David Nyanwu, Anne-Marie Elizabeth Araby, Chase Michael Ardoin, McLean Elizabeth Ardoin, Ashlyn Aubrey Ormentor, Hayden Patrick Ormentor, Landon Joshua
Arnold. Philip Wayne August, Jr. Caitlin Louise Austin. Marie Olivia Azor. Isabella Sage Baggett. Alexander Warren Baldwin. Taylor Ann Barber. Waynette Ain Barty. Devin Lee Bates. Devin Javon Bello. Andrew Graham Bennett. Madison Brooke Benoit. Lauren Ashley Bernard. Christopher Isaac Bertram. Callie Ann Blackledge. Colby Daniel Blank. Malaysia Sherilyn Blue. Brennan James Bonsall. Jerica Lynn Boone. Zachary James Bordelon. Alexander Charles Boring. Sophia Faith Boras. Caleb Lee Borrell. Brianna Nicole Borrowdale. Tia Monique Butte. Cameron Bryce Boyd. Allison Claire Brocado. Christopher Shane Broussard, Jr. Gabe Michael Broussard. Isaac James Broussard. Kelsey Elizabeth Broussard. Tanner Nicholas Broussard. Shavaza Dewan Brown, Jr. Hayden Edward Brown. Hunter Ryan Brown. James Milton Brown IV. Jordan Alisi Brown. Samantha Page Brown. Seth Ivan Brown. Alicia Marie Bryant. Mark Wesley Buller. Braden Travis Burkett. Hannah Nicole Burnett. Dwight Clark Butler, Jr. Markel Rashad Bird. Aubrey Diana Caldwell. Chloe Louise Camel. Michael Darren Camel, Jr. Kayla Michelle Carlock. Haley Marie Carpenter. Anaya Onye Chambers. Jamaric J. Chambers. Brianna Nicole Charles Roster. Clementi Joseph Chavarin. Angelio Renardo Willie Chisholm. Mackenzie Danae Clark. Sydney Madeline Clark. Caitlin Rebecca Clements. Hannah Faith Cloman. Gavin Cade Kaufman. Reagan Elaine Cole. Taylor Faith Cole. Forrest Grant Condon. William Reynolds Condos. Abram Joseph Connor. Margaret Sean Corbello. Clay Burton Corley. Brant Murphy Corville.
Allison Elizabeth Cox. Gavin Michael Cox. Rebecca Renee Kraft. Zachary Mitchell Crane. Cameron Curry. Aaliyah Janae Daniels. Isabella Jolie Daniels. Ahmad Mohammed Duramni. Kyle Nicholas Dartes. Benjamin Thomas David. Jasmine Renee Davis. Kiana Hadia May Davis. Nevaeh Monet Dijon. Dylan Michael Delaney. Austin Lloyd Delafosse. Gabriella Demerel. Julie Marie DeSalle. Truman Hayden DeVilbus. Austin Lee Didelot. Weston Philip Didelot. Bo Thomas Dobson. Landry Adam Dunham. Addis Gabriel Doucette. Annika Eve Dryas. Sorry. Brody Ray Strost. Camille Harriet Dugas. Keegan Michael Duhan. Lamar Joseph Dunbar. Sebastian Blake Duplantis. Grant Thomas Duplashan. Tara Jade Dupuy. Landon Patrick Eason. Caden Eason. Ethan Gage Ellender. Jesse Scott Esparza. Anya Nicole Everidge. Noah Paul Evie. Madison Page Ezel. Kyler Gage Falcon. Humberto Feria Jr. Sarah Fiaz. Yasir Fiaz. Ariel Elizabeth Flanders. Slade Christopher Fleming. Trent Michael Floyd. Tanner Cade Fogelman. Caitlin Bailey Fontenot. Kennedy Nicole Fontenot. Tyler Blaine Fontenot. Grant Alexander Forrest. Emma Catherine Fornerat. Elena Michelle Fournette. Jacob Lane Francois. Madison Emily Jeanette Fullerton. Alec James Fuselier. Bryant Paul Fuselier. Paul Henry Gardner. Hannah Lynn Gates. Bailey Claire George. Cayman Blaine Pierre George. Helen Sophia Gabrielle Gerard. Chadlyn Nicole Gladney. Angel Ramona Glover. Amari Jabri Godet. Jasmine Naomi Goodley. Madeline Grace Gordon. Brennan Ryan Gover. Gavin Jeffrey Grantham. Michaelin Danae Green. John Frederick Griswold. Emily Christine Groves. Aaliyah Nicole Gidry. Chancelyn Paulette Gidry. Grace Elaine Gidry. Josie Blair Guidry. Rachel Claire Gilbo.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you.
Ariana Chanel Guillory.
Good luck.
Braze Arthur Guillory. Brendan Edward Guillory.
Good luck to you, okay?
Chase Joseph Guillory.
Congratulations to you, okay?
Mackenzie Cheyenne Guillory.
Thank you, ma'am. Good luck.
Paige Marie Guillory.
Good luck to you, okay?
William Christopher Galsby.
Congratulations.
Micah Janae Guy. Mason James Hawker. Elise Lillian Hamilton. Jaron McKillen Shamar Hampton. Tiffany Faith Hardy.
Good job. Thank you. Good luck.
Marshayla Linnell Harding.
Kendra Hardy. Kendrick Joseph Hardy. Anique Janae Maria Harmon. Kennedy Simone Harris. Armani Ayira Harrison. Dustin Adam Hart. Gage Allen Hartman. Rihanna Grace Hassanbian. Chloe Nicole Hassard. Kristen Shay Hassler. Gage Archer Hayes. Cameron Abear. Dylan Hessel. Lauren Elise Hendrickson. Cotrellis Henry. Anthony Lee Henry II. Bailey Madison Herr. Cameron Zachary Hickerson. Lloyd Anthony Higginbotham III. Aya Fuad Hijazi. Bailey Ann Camille Hilliard. Nia Claire Hilliard. Jason Ho. Harley Alyssa Hoffpower. Alyssa Jade House. Nicholas Bradley Hunsaker. Kang Thien Hune. Linnea Insern. Richard Tyler Jackson. Gifty Maria Jacob. Darian Jamar James. Ho-Young Jang. Baden Jardino. DeMarcus Jamal Jasmine. Mackenzie Rianne Joe. Mahogany Zaire John. Alexia Marie Johnson. Austin Patrick Johnson. Christian Tate Johnson. Kaylin Ray Johnson. Layla Janice Johnson. Rain Cheyenne Johnson Chasson. Jacob Eric Jones. Mia Emily Jones. Bronson Parker Jordan. Alexander Joseph Jobert. Miriam Lizeth Juarez Mundy. Seth Michael Juszki. Bailey Michael Juno. Matthew Wayne Cars. Bailey Grace Keating. Ryan William Keating. Abid Fayez Khan. Amir Akba Khan. Hasfa Tariq Khan. Khadija Afsar Khan. Alexander Crawford Kingsley. William Thomas Kitely. Christian Kleinschmidt. McKinley Knox. Christy Kruger. Samuel Joseph Kuhn. Anna Catherine Custers. Custers. Una Kwan. This way, baby. Gabrielle Grace LeBeau. Caleb Joshua LeBove, Kaylin Jasnell LaFleur, Ethan Jacob Fountain, either Jacob LaFosse, Madison Joanne LaHood, Nikki Lamb, Chase Bauer Langley, Austin Drew Lanier, Nicholas Andrew LaPointe, Lauren Lee LaRocca, Caleb Christopher Lavender, Carson Mekki Lawrence, Vacum Lee, Jamira D. Lee, Sydney Christina Leger, Michael Varnell Legre, Chase Tyler Lejeune, Dylan Charles Lewis, Celeste Dion Limbrick, Conrad Stone Lytle, Gabrielle Marie Little, Haley Marie Lomanak, Aaliyah Madison Lopez, Jordan Thomas Lundy, Isabel Faye Lyles, Gilberto Vladimir Machado, Natalie Maggio, Brian Jose Malave Cordero, Jelena Tanae Mallard, Kennedy Ahavia Mallet, Kevin Joseph Malvo.
Andrew Mann, Gabrielle Rain Marceau, Hallie Marie Marceau, Evan Joseph Mark, Colton Sage Makana Hukua Morris, Neosha Lachey Marshall, Brian Joseph Martin, Emily Elizabeth Martin, Jasmine Nicole Mason, Mackenzie Victoria Matthews. Ty Matthews. Hunter David Mays. Hannah Brooke Lee McClellan. Kathleen Denise McClellan. Macy Jolie McGee. Keontae Orion McElwain. Caleb Zachary McMorris. Davis Scott Mesh. Tyler Sean Miner. Cameron Trey Melton. Philip Todd Melton. Dylan Scott McKell. Braden Cale Miles. Janiyah Santrice Mitchell. Olivia Grace Moncrief. Damian Cade Moody. Andres Eduardo Moran. Jack Perry Morris. Anna Eclair Mohot. Madeline Grace Myrick. Craig Michael Darren Nash Jr. Logan Burton Nettles. Julie Trin Wynn. Long Hong Hu Win. John Thao Phuoc Win. Jordan Nicole Nixon. Hannah Claire Norden. Emma Louise Auger. Sean Bentley Oki. Caden Reed Oliver. Lauren Alexandra Oliver. Allison Faith Oquan. Briley Nicole Oquin. Peyton Brianne Oquin. Walter Andrew Orphy. Aiden Alexander Orso. Daria Miklovana Ostrovotska. Marcus Tyler Scott Palin. Jacob Matthew Palmer Traver. Aaron Jade Papillon. Morgan Michelle Papillon. Catherine Virginia Parmentier. Dawson Douglas Pelt. Melanie Pena. Lakin Lee Pennick. Gabrielle Haley Marie Paradin. Brennan Kane Pete. Rodney Gregory Pete. Fu Duck Fon. Santana Lee Pinkley. Madison Lee Plum. Morgan Grace Plum. Randy Lee Poole. Kaya Ashanti Poulard. Kennedy Lee Poussin. Caitlin Brooke Pruitt. Annabelle Ray Pugh. Jane Claire Ratty. Chloe Maurice Ramcourt. Naomi Radcliffe. Reginald Dwight Rito, Jr. Donald Lee Reed. Daisy Marie Rendon. Logan Blake Reyes. Kiera Monique Richard. Theron James Richard, Jr. Jamaria Mikhail Donne Richmond. Elijah Jabez Roberts. Jessica Rose Roberts. Tala Ann Roddy. David Addison Rodriguez. Detrick Ahmad Romas. Brianna Lynn Roseberry. David Houston Rosenbaum, Jr. Abigail Sanchez Rowland. Anna Claire Elizabeth Rouse. Kerrigan Marie Rouse. Lene Deja Rubin. Christian Omar Ruiz. Jakayla McKenzie Ryan.
Gabriella Rose Ryder. Marquise Cameron Ryder. Zane Sabir. Brittany Ann Citron. Anyeli Salado Suazo. Merviu Rose Salientes. Samuel John Saloom. Carson Max Savoy. Hayden Michael Savoy. Riley Joe Savoy. Zoe Elizabeth Sheneman. Hayden Schroyer. Xander Sean Patrick Schuler. Madison Ray Seward. Trent Michael Self. Jasmine Angel Simeon. Reagan Joyanne Schenkel. Sumbhav Sharma. Travis Gallion Sharp. Antonia Zamani Shelvin. Naskashan Delajane Simon. Hayden Lake Singleton. Chloe Madison Skinner. Cole William Smith. Eliza Jane Smith. Houston Otis Smith. Jillian Nicole Smith. Isis Janae Swallow. Natalie Ann Swallow. Jean-Marie Saunier. Kyla Brianne Saunier. Malaysia Nichelle Spikes. Jordan Paige Staten Darbung. Ashley Jade Steele. Alana Stevens. Ben Michael Stevens. Jaylyn Rose Stevens. Sebastian James Stewart. Jacob Ryan Stout. Sanaya Janae Sullen. Chandler Allen Sweeney. Madeline Grace Tadlock. Frederick Wayne Terrell, Jr. Kennedy Simone Thibodeau. Megan Lee Thibodeau. Mia Nicole Thibodeau. Shauna Marie Thibodeau. Alexis Nichelle Thomas. Devin Keon Thomas. Jordan Isaiah Thomas. Kayla Gail Thomas. David Glenn Thompson, Jr. Koa Duck Ton. Jose Emmanuel Torres Cordero. Kaylee Michelle Touche. Lucy Gail Tovar. Damian Dwayne Trahan, Jr. On Tyler Tran. Devin James Trick. Richard Trung. Bailey Elizabeth Turner. Joel Mary Liz Valentine. Craven Jamerson Valerie. Deshaun Paul Ventris. Sage Hunter Vest. Tyler Matthew Weiss. Daphne Patricia Valida. Nathan Jack Vincent. Nicholas Joseph Vergadamo. Alasia Niel Vital. Dylan Blake Walker. Dylan? Emily Elizabeth Walker. Desiree Lachelle Wallace. Chandler Halliburton Ware. Michelle Rose Washington. Trent Joseph Waterman. Traylon Javon White. Cody Paul Whittington. Anna Claire Williams. Jonay Chanel Williams. Chrysia Tamara Williams. Marshall Jarrell Williams. Dylan Jamal Wilson. Byron Neil Woods, Jr. Anthony Quinn Worley. Bethany Joy Worthington. Madeline Eleste Wright. Harrison Douglas Young. Katie Nicole Young. Cameron Lloyd Youngblood. Zachary Todd Zembauer.
Will the graduating class of 2020 from Barbe High School please stand? At this time, we proclaim our graduates completing all course requirements from LDOE and mandates and standards from Calhoun Parish School Board and Barbe High School. We now congratulate our graduates on their graduation night. You may move your tassel from the right to the left. You're now on a Barbe lump. All right, seniors, we'll ask that you be seated, and we'll remove you quickly as we can, row by row. Thank you, parents, guardians, relatives, and family for being here tonight. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Superintendent Carl Brookhouse and the staff, we would like to thank you for your attendance tonight. At this time, law enforcement will be dismissing the stadium by rows and sections. We ask that you give them your undivided attention. Graduates, please turn your attention toward the staff on the field as you will be dismissed by rows. As a courtesy to our workers, please dispose of your trash in the blue receptacles. Thank you and congratulations to all the graduates.